Welcome, yogis, to 30 minutes of a Zentric Vinyasa Flow. Let's go ahead, get on your mat. Let's find a seated position, whatever's comfortable for you today. Maybe it's just crisscross applesauce, kneeling, whatever works best. All right, so once you get there, roll your shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall. Let your chin come slightly down towards your chest, top of your head reaching up toward the ceiling. Palms up or down on your knees or in your lap. Let's close eyes and breathe. So deep inhale in through your nose. Pull in as much air as you can. Let it be the deepest breath that you've taken today so far. Once your lungs are totally full, just pause right there, hold. Part your lips, let that breath go. And then next inhale, let's make this one a little deeper than the last one. So bring in as much air as you can. Imagine all of that air in front of you. Gather it, pull it all the way down to the very bottom of your lungs. Fill up your belly, expand your ribs, lift the chest with that breath. Hold it. Pull in just a tiny bit more. Big sigh this time, let it go. And with that sigh, let the shoulders melt down. Feel yourself sinking into your mat, connecting your hips, your sit bones to the floor. Next 2 or 3 breaths, just natural and normal. Not trying, just letting them be, letting them fall. Rising, or the chest rising. That natural cadence of your breath. And let's get into that 3-part yoga breathing. Right, your belly, your ribs, your chest fill up with every inhale, and then empty with every exhale. That's our breath for this practice. Inhale your arms to the sky, that deep breath. Once your arms are up, wiggle your fingers. You wiggle your toes, and let's exhale. Take a twist to the right hand behind you, left hand to that right knee. You're looking over your right shoulder. Inhale back through the center. Exhale, take it the other way. Left hand to the left, right hand to that left knee. Inhale back through the center. Let's just move through these 2 shapes, just these 2 twists. Using your breath and the movement, just wake up the body. So the inhale is going to take you through the middle, the exhale will twist you. So your own breath starts to guide you. So this practice today, we're going to do these wonderful dynamic movements, connecting our movement and our breath here in the beginning, really warming up the body, focusing the mind. And we'll get into some sun salutations. Really get every single joint, every muscle working nice and warm, and then we'll do some static holds. Really get into the juicy part of all those yoga poses. Next breath in, reach it up. Exhale, let's take it to a side bend. Right hand to the right, left hand reaching. Inhaling through the middle, exhaling to the left. So nice and gentle, waving through the middle, really letting the breath initiate the movement. The inhale taking you through the center, the exhale folding you. Maybe eyes are closed for this first part. Next time, hands are up through the middle, just reach longer. And then with your exhale, hands on your knees, palms down. Let's take chest forward toward the ankles. And we're just gonna stir the hips. Take chest over to the right. Lean back now, pulling your heart over toward the left knee. Good, so just this simple circle, letting the elbows stay soft. Next time you come through the middle here, let's just switch directions. The exhale, taking the chest down, the inhale, bringing it up. Next time the heart is forward, leave it there. Crawl those fingers forward and then crawl them over to the right. Deep breath into your left ribs, heart bowing toward that right knee. And inhale through the center. Let's take it over to the other side through the middle fingertips. And then exhale, fold over that left knee. And inhale through the middle. Just walk those fingers forward, heart down. And then spread your fingers, connect the palms to your mat, and let's roll over those knees. We're coming to all fours, onto your hands, onto your knees. Shoulders stacked over wrist, hips stacked over knees. Let's swing the hips to the right, down to the heels, over to the left and back up. So 2 circles to the right, 2 circles to the left. And once you get back up to that neutral spine, right leg goes behind you. Pull the belly in, point your right toes to the sky, pull your shoulders back, and now drop the belly, lift the chin, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, pull your knee to your nose. Inhale that leg back up, and exhale, knee to nose. 2 more with your own breath. The inhale, lifting that knee, the exhale, tucking the knee to nose. Good. Next time that knee is lifted, keep it lifted. And then exhale, knee goes down. Let's change sides. Left leg goes out long behind you. Reach it long. And then bend that knee. Point the toes up. Drop the belly. Lift the chin. 4 here. Inhaling. And then exhaling, knee to nose. Really syncing up the breath and the movement. That starts to get your brain into that parasympathetic nervous system so that we just start to mind calm. The next time that knee is lifted, just keep it lifted. Then exhale, knee goes down. Tuck your toes under, round your spine like a cat, and then lift your knees just 1 inch off the ground. It's called a core cat or a bear plank, also called torture. We're not here for long. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, lift those knees off the ground. Let's find our downward dog. Let's walk it out. It might be the first one you've done in a while. All right, so just explore it. Pedal your heels, notice the hamstrings, and send attention to the back of your neck. See if you can let loose any tension back there. Good, and then let's spread those fingers. Push down through your palms. Let's make sure feet are about hips distance apart. And let's take a clearing breath here again. Feels different when you're upside down. Inhale so deep and full. Exhale, let it go. Good, 1 more time. Inhale really big. Exhale, big sigh. Good, then from here, look forward. Let's take a long walk to the top of the mat, maybe about 4 to 6 steps. Once your feet get to your hands, let's inhale, lift up halfway. So fingertips stay on the floor or your shins, heart pulls forward. Exhale, dive it back down. Big breath in, keeping your belly firm. Let's come all the way to stand. Arms reaching up to the sky. Then from here, as you exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. Arms open. And then once you get here, turn your palms behind you. Good, hip pulls forward. Inhale, arms come back up. Palms facing one another. As you exhale, twisting to the left, turning those palms behind you. Just getting into your shoulder rotation there, into your rotator cuff. Inhale for your arms back to the center. And then as you exhale, let's just hinge forward. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Feet go to the back of the mat. Once you get there, let's take the knees down. Let's exhale, go all the way down to the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, chest goes back down. Tuck your toes. Take your hips to your heels. And inhale, lift those hips up. Your down dog, head hangs heavy, breath complete. With your inhale, you pull in as much as you can. With your exhale, you push out as much as you can. Look forward. We're going to do that again. Add on a little more. Look forward again. Take your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, let's rise all the way to stand. Arms are to the sky as you exhale. Twist, arms open, palms turn back behind you. Inhale, arms back to the sky. Exhale, let's twist it to the left. Inhale, back to center. Let your right hand grab your left wrist. Let your left palm be up. Pull up. And as you exhale, fold over to the right. Inhale back to the center. Left hand grabs your right wrist. Right palm is up. Pull up. Fold over to the left. Inhale back to center. Let's cactus those arms. Lean it back. Let your elbows pull back. Let your chin lift. Big exhale folds you down. Fingertips to the mat or your shins. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale, plant the palms. Take your feet to the back of the mat. You can lower those knees or maybe not. Let's go down chaturanga if you can. Elbows in tight to the ribs. Inhale, lift the heart. You're rolling over those toes. Upward dog, elbows are straight, or you can take that cobra. And then lift the hips, roll over those toes. Downward dog, heels low. Palms down. Fingers spread, heels pressed. Feet hips distance apart. Good, let's look forward. Let's take a big step this time, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale, fold it down. Bend your knees this time, let's find chair. So dip the hips, lift the fingertips. And as you exhale, send those fingertips to the wall behind you, lift your heels, pull your shoulder blades together behind you. And then drop those heels, lift those fingertips back to where they were. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale for a half lift up. Exhale, palms plant, feet step to the back of your mat. Let's take that vinyasa halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Exhale for your downward facing dog. Once you get there, inhale that right leg to the sky. Then exhale, take that foot, set it down between your knees. Take that back knee down. Inhale, let's rise up for a low lunge. Well, let's take our arms into those cactus arms. Elbows pull back, heart pulls forward, chin is up. And then exhale, half split from here. Hands on either side of your front foot. Shift your weight back, head to your right shin. Inhale, lift your heart. Rebend that front knee, left hand down, dragonfly. Back knee lifts, right fingertips to the sky. Reverse warrior. As you exhale, put that back foot flat. Inhale, let's windmill our arms up. Right arm reaches overhead. Left arm wraps around your back. Big exhale takes you to your plank. Right foot back lower. Your up dog or your cobra. And then your down dog. Left leg lifts up this time. Step it through, set it down, back knee goes down. Let's take that low lunge with those cactus arms, elbows back, heart forward, chin up. Exhale, half split, hands down. Shift your weight back. Left leg straight-ish, head to the shin. Inhale, lift the heart, rebend that knee. Dragonfly, right hand down, back toes, tuck knee, lift left arm to the sky. Reverse warrior, look down, back foot flat. Inhale your arms up. Left arm overhead, reach back, side bend. Exhale, hands go down. Let's take it to our plank, take it to your chaturanga. Lift your heart, shoulders back, heart forward. Exhale, down dog, breathe. Down dog's always your opportunity to just come back, to bring your mind back if it started to wander. That happens no matter how long you've been practicing yoga. Good, from here, let's just go ahead, lift up that right leg. We're gonna take one more cycle of that flow. Take that foot, step it through between your hands, back knee drops, low lunge, cactus arms. Exhale for your half split, hands down, shift your weight back, head to shin. Inhale, rebend that knee, dragonfly, left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, back foot flat. Windmill your arms up, reverse warrior. Right arm reaching overhead. Big exhale takes you into your vinyasa. Hands down, foot back lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg to the sky with an inhale. Step it on through. Back knee down, low lunge. Cactus arms. Exhale, hands down. Shift your weight back, half split. Rebend your knee, right hand down, left arm to the sky. Reverse warrior, back foot flat. Let's windmill those arms. Left arm is reaching overhead. Big exhale, hands down. That foot goes back, we lower. Lift the heart. Lift those hips, downward facing dog. We can stay right here. If you need a moment to be in a child's pose, do so. All right, we're gonna be here 5 breaths. So down dog for 5 breaths, child's pose for 5 breaths, or plank pose for 5 breaths. So you get to choose your own adventure there, all right? Whichever pose you chose. The deep breath is always the priority. The focus of your mind on that breath is your priority. This is your time away from all distractions, where you're tuning in to you, not the external world. What's going on with you? We've got 2 more breaths. The heels pressing in your down dog. If you're in that plank pose, make sure the shoulders are stacked over your wrists, your palms pressing. And let's all come back to downward facing dog within the next 2 breaths. Once you get to your down dog, we're gonna walk hands all the way back. Come into just a gentle forward fold. All right, so your knees are gonna bend. Your thighs and your chest could even connect. Grab opposite elbows. You could sway side to side if that feels good. Good, exhale, release those hands down to the ground. Walk those hands all the way out again. Let's find down dog. 1 clearing breath here. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale, let it go. Good. From here, left leg lifts up to the sky. We're gonna bend that left knee. Press the right heel down. Keep down dog the way it is so your palms are down. The heart's pressing toward that right thigh. Left knee to the sky. Knee bent. And then as you exhale, we're gonna take that knee over toward your right elbow. Just see if you can give it a little tap, maybe even moving it up to the tricep. And then take that knee over to your left elbow and then back to the sky. Set your foot down between your hands, stay on your back toes, high crescent lunge. So arms come up to the sky, your back knee is lifted, has a 10-degree bend. So 10-degree bend in that back knee, 90-degree bend in your front knee. Palms can be together, sometimes that's nice. Cross the thumbs, palms together. Shoulders down, fingers up, breathe. Little tuck to your tailbone. As you exhale, we're gonna twist to the left. Okay, left finger's back, right finger's forward. Nothing changed from hips down. Arms reaching in opposite directions. Deep full breath, still guiding your way. Good, exhale all your air out, empty the lungs completely. And then inhale, we open up Sky Archer. Ooh, should feel nice. Right hand again is gonna grab that left wrist, forearm or opposite elbows. We lean it back. All right, so legs are straight, but still activated. So kneecaps pulling up into the thighs. Inhale, lean it back. Exhale, release the arms. Let's find triangle. Left fingers reach, hand comes down to the shin, slide it down to the ankle if you can keep one long line wrist to wrist. I don't want the heart going down. Imagine there's a headlight in your heart shining forward toward me. Right fingertips to the sky. Left hand is your leverage, let it twist your heart. Push your back heel down. And breathe. Shoulder, right shoulder pulls back. One more breath. Exhale, look down. Inhale, we rise up. Let the hands come to the hips. Let that left foot turn in. Pull the elbows back. Inhale, lean it back, heart up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold. Hands release down to the floor. You're on your fingertips. Half lift on an inhale. Exhale, let's walk those hands between the feet. Turn the fingers backward, crawl them toward the wall behind you. Shoulders pull away from ears. Top of the head toward the floor. Great opportunity to find that breath again. 3-part yoga breath. Your belly, your ribs, your chest. Trying to breathe at 100% capacity for every inhale and exhale is not natural. It means it takes your mental energy, and that's what we want. We want to use that mental energy to stay here in the moment. Turn those fingers forward again. Let's walk those hands out. Leave your left hand right where it is. Fingertips or palm. Right hand to your low back. Feel your low back flat. So pull that left hip toward that left foot. All right, and then keep your back flat like you could put a beverage back there. And then let your right arm reach to the sky. Palm open toward the right wall. You can look down or you can look up. It seems like when we look up, that means our We're probably gonna spill that beverage back there, so you decide. If you can look up to the right thumb without spilling your beverage, I would love for you to do that. One more breath. This is thoracic spine twisting. Exhale, hand goes down. Let's let both hands come to the hips. Inhale, let's rise up. Good, arms out at a T, right foot turns to the right wall. And then lower, bend, lower your hips, bend your right knee. Shoulders down. You're looking over that right middle finger. The hips are open toward me. Left finger is pulling back. Side angle from here. We're gonna take that right forearm to the right thigh, left arm overhead. Really reach to the left fingers, push down to the outside edge of your left foot. Right elbow is your leverage to twist yourself toward the sky. One more breath. As you exhale, hands down on either side of that front foot, step up with your back foot, take that right foot over to the right a couple inches. And then let's take a pyramid. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale, fold, head towards your shin. Shoulders pulling away from your ears. Back heel digging down, legs are straight, kneecaps are pulling up into your thighs. Inhale, lift the heart just halfway and keep your heart down, but let your arms reach out to the sides. All right, so jet airplane arms, space between shoulders and ears, so neck is long. Start to bend through that right leg. Lift up your left leg, warrior three. Breathe. One more. Exhale the hands down. From here, step that left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms to the sky, high crescent lunge. All right, palms can be together. Remember, that's your option, or they can be apart. Front knee has a 90-degree bend. Back knee has a 10-degree bend. Belly's engaged. All right, a little tuck to the tailbone. Just a little one, like you're trying to pull your belly button a little closer toward your face. Just gonna strengthen your low back, strengthen core. One more inhale right here. As you exhale, open arms again to the right, right? Making that twist. Right fingers back, left fingers forward. Heart trying to shine on that back wall. Nothing changed from hips down. Find that breath, find that breath. Exhale it all out completely, empty the lungs. And then next inhale, sky archer. Oh, y'all, that feels good to me. I hope it feels good to you. Grab opposite elbows if you can. And let's lean it back. All right, so when we lean it back, you should feel that space opening up along the right side. All right, your right ribs, maybe even in the right tricep, bicep, the armpit. Lean it back as you inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Right fingers reach, hand comes down, shin or ankle. Left arm to the sky. Your right hand is your leverage. Twist your heart. Pull the kneecaps up into the thigh. Fingertips reaching to the sky. You can look up to that top thumb if it feels good on your neck, and I hope it does. When we take that final little twist of the neck with the chin toward the shoulder, you get the cervical spine rotation. Last breath. Exhale, we look down. Inhale, we rise up. Arms out at that T. Turn the right toes in. This time we're gonna take hands, interlace them behind you. Try to get those palms touching. Pull the hands down, lean it back, look up, breathe in. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Let the top of your head reach for the mat. So if the hands don't easily connect, all right, if they're like kind of together and your hands are still very close to your low back, you can use a towel or a strap instead of interlacing the fingers. Eventually, because you're gonna keep doing this with me all the time, those shoulders are gonna get looser and this pose will become a little more, not as challenging, a little easier. Find the breath. Kneecaps are engaged, maybe even lift the toes so you can feel the front of your legs working. Let your neck be relaxed, last breath. Let your exhale release your hands down to the ground. Come on to the fingertips, lift the heart. So right hand's gonna be right underneath your nose and let the left hand go to the hips, the low back. Check that flat back And then lift that left arm to the sky. And of course, you remember, maybe your gaze goes up toward that left thumb. Stay with it, one more breath. Exhale that left hand down. Hands to the hips, come all the way up. Arms out at a T, left toes turn to face that wall. And then bend that left knee. All right, warrior two, your back foot might scoot back. Your palms turn down. Let the right hand pull back. All right, we don't want to lean too far into this pose. We want shoulders right over the hips. Sink into that left knee. Look over your left middle finger. Shoulders soft, but arms active. And then left hand to that left thigh, right arm overhead, side angle. Reach those fingertips. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. Left forearm is your leverage, chest toward the sky, breathe. And then exhale. Let's take both hands down to either side of that front foot. Step up with your back foot, straighten both legs. Left foot goes over to the left, that spine pyramid. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Head toward the shin, shoulders pulling away from ears, back heel pressing down. You might even lift those toes again, legs engaged. Inhale, lift the heart just halfway. Keep your belly engaged, keep those legs active, let the arms reach out to the sides. Fingers reaching back. Good, we bend this left knee, and let's lift that back leg, warrior three. Back leg is high, toes as high as the hips, heart parallel to the floor, right hip turning down, arms out to the side, or even fingertips could be on the floor if your balance is a challenge. We have just one more breath, y'all. Big inhale. As you exhale, hands go down. Step that right foot back. Step that left foot back. Let's take a vinyasa, halfway or all the way down. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Once you get to down dog, take knees down to the ground. Send your hips to one side. Swing your legs forward. Come to laying on your back. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Lift your legs to the sky. All right, arms down by your hips. Lift those arms just about 3 inches from the ground. Pull your toes back toward your face. Straight legs as best you can. Lift your shoulder blades off the ground. Let your left leg stay up. Let your right leg lower down. So right leg is about maybe 6 inches away from the floor. Heels pressing. Right heel pressing forward. Left heel pressing up. Fingers reaching. Belly in. Switch your legs. Fingers still reaching, shoulder blades still way far away from the ground. Trying to get your head to your knee, switch. And switch. Keep switching. Maybe even lift the corners of your mouth toward your eyes. Smile asana. Let's do 2 more breaths. I'm not gonna count. Honor system. Just keep working, last breath. And exhale, knees to chest. Feet to the mat, fingertips to the heels. Lift the heart, bridge. See if you can interlace your hands. Walk the shoulder blades together. Press the hands down. Breathe. Feet push into the mat. Hips lift high. One more breath in. As you exhale, release the hands, bring the hips down, squeeze the knees into the chest. Let's come all the way up. Soles of your feet together, knees out to the side, hands around the shins or maybe around the feet. Roll the shoulders back, take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to fold. All right, bringing the heart toward the feet, the head toward the floor, beyond the feet, elbows to the shins, push them down. 3 breaths here. Belly, ribs, and chest. And maybe as we are here wrapping up this practice, what are you grateful for today? You woke up. You found some time to do yoga. You made it this far. You must be taking care of yourself. So thank yourself for that. Inhale, rise back up. Hands on the outsides of your knees. Pull those knees together. Let's lay down. We take 2 twists here at the end, arms out to the side, still considering what you're grateful for. Take those knees over to the right, chin over to the left. I can tell you that I was really grateful for my 5-year-old son this morning. Got to hold his hand, walk him to school. I love it. I cherish these moments. Inhale, back to the center, and exhale. Take it over to the left, chin over to the right. I'm grateful for a healthy body that allows me to do yoga. Grateful for the day that lies ahead. I'm grateful for the life that lies ahead. Let's come back to center. Let's put the feet on the mat. Let those knees drop side to side, windshield wiper. And then if low back feels okay, slide those heels out. Let the arms come down by your side. Let's take one last breath. If your low back needs a little extra love, leave your feet down, your knees up. Here's our last breath together, y'all. Big breath in through the nose. Pull in as much air as you can. Gather all that breath in front of you. Hold it right there. Big sigh, let it go. 2 to 3 to 4 minutes, as long as you can stay in your Shavasana. Let yoga do all its magic. Thanks for all the effort, y'all. I'm Lauren Vogel. This is Zentric. Namaste.